Hi guys. So I'm busy behind the scenes writing. I have so many things I want to write. So I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading new videos in a few days. And that will probably continue for a little bit because I've just got some books that I need to get out of my hair, right? So this one is called Move to Paris: How to Relocate for the Next Decade. And I think it's interesting because of the timing, if nothing else, especially for people living in North America, in the US, for example, where, life is a little different lately. And I hear everybody talking about moving to Canada, moving to Australia, moving to UK, just wherever. And I thought, hey, you can move to Paris too. Look, I mean, I don't think Paris is for everybody necessarily, but I mean, look, it's an idea, it's an idea if you're into that kind of thing. So yeah, so here's the book. It's an ebook. This one's an ebook. I probably will arrange it as a paperback soon. I'm focusing on ebooks for the moment, and then maybe I will do paperbacks if people like it. We'll see. So this one is an ebook on Amazon. It's $9.99 on Amazon Kindle, I believe. And it basically, I mean, how would I even describe it? It's really a guide. It's like your comprehensive guide, as I wrote, to navigating the exciting yet challenging journey of relocating to the city of lights. A lot of people, they think of Paris, it's a fairy tale, it's heaven. You know, no, Paris is not a fairy tale, it's not heaven. It's a real place where real people live and real people have, problems like everybody else. But as challenging as it is to live in Paris, I don't think most people ever regret, moving to Paris. I certainly don't. It's been one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my life, but I wouldn't change like a second of it anyway. It has just been transformative. So, the book provides you practical advice and insightful perspectives on all aspects of expat life in Paris, from visa requirements and finding accommodation to navigating the healthcare system and building a fulfilling social life, right? So you learn about the unique cultural nuances of Parisian life. You'll explore the vibrant art and culinary scenes and discover the hidden gem. I mean, it's a 62-page ebook, so, it's very condensed, but, I'll try to guide you through the practicalities of setting up your life in Paris, like getting you started, setting up your life, including opening a bank account, securing housing, finding employment. Always better if you don't have to work, to be honest with you, where, you come with either let's say you're a retiree of a certain age, over 50. I think that's probably the best age to move to Paris because you have your social security, you have your retirement, you don't need to work just because um, as an expat, I think working in France, especially if you're an independent person like me, it's very, very difficult. It's going to be one of the most challenging aspects. Better to have your own money. You know what I mean? Better to be independently, if not independently wealthy. Obviously, most people are not, but you have your own independent income, so you don't have to sort of get into that whole working thing and all of those charges with staff and all of this. It could be quite a nightmare. It really will be the most challenging aspect, I think. So if you don't have to work when you move to Paris for the next decade, it's better. Now, if you do have to work, I do provide a whole chapter of different ways that you can, make money. So there is that as well. So the key takeaways of this book is that it's a comprehensive guide. It covers all aspects of relocating to Paris, from practicalities to cultural immersion. It offers practical advice. It provides actionable steps and insights for navigating everyday life in Paris. It focuses on cultural immersion, right? Emphasizing the importance of experiencing Parisian culture and building a fulfilling life. And it offers a realistic approach. It acknowledges the challenges while emphasizing the rewards of living in Paris. So yeah, so if you go to Amazon.com to get this ebook, again, I think it's on the Kindle section. It's 9.99, and there is a sample, there's sample chapters that you can read, where I basically, give you my own little, a very small bit of my own little story, like when I came here and so on. And let's see. There's a brief overview of the key topics covered in the ebook, and you can see that in the sample. So I talk about visa options, exploring different visa categories for moving to France and their requirements, finding accommodations, as I said, navigating the Parisian rental market, and securing a suitable place to live when you're here, certainly to get started anyway. I talk about the healthcare system, understanding the French healthcare system and how to access it. I talk about financial considerations. As I said, this is going to be a big one for most people. Budgeting for your living expenses, opening a French bank account, exploring retirement options, and more, like learning French, summer in Paris, finding love even, if you're really lucky. What else? I'll talk about, settling in and building a community and just enjoying the Parisian life. I mean, I think the thing I enjoy most about the Parisian life is the pace, the pace of it is so different from many big cities that I've been in, whether to live or to visit. There's something very, it's not slow. Paris is not slow. I mean, the traffic is insane, but still, there's something very um, calm about it, comparatively speaking. When I speak with people, when I just look, when I watch, say, YouTube or the news or something, and I see what's going on in other places, like I get a fever, I get a headache immediately, because it's just not like that in Paris, it just isn't. In the sense that there's certain things that are so normalized in some places that it just is so jarring when I see it happening, because it just doesn't happen in Paris. But like I said, Paris is not for everybody. So it comes down to, what do you want? If you're somebody who's interested in moving to Paris, if not necessarily right now, maybe in a few years you're planning for it, I think this ebook will help you with just some basic insights. It's not a full thesis on it, but it's 62 pages. It's an ebook. It's the basic stuff, like just like I said, opening a bank account and just getting started. What's going on with the healthcare system? How do you even get into it, and so on? The little things that can make a difference in your experience, certainly at the beginning when you're starting out. Okay. So I think that's all for this video. As I said, I'm working on other projects, other writing projects. So if you don't see me, uploading videos like, as often as I typically do, it's because I am writing behind the scenes. And for those of you who are Harry and Meghan fans, I'm working on putting together some stuff, a book with about Harry and Meghan as well. So that's coming up soon as well. Anyway, listen, that's all for this one. I hope you're having a great day. Definitely go over to Amazon, and get your copy of this book. It's only 9.99, as I said. Thanks.
I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way.